today's sewing tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create my Gayle pattern, which is a track pant and also known as a sweat pant. Everything you need to know about this pattern, including the fabric I used, is in the below description. What I love most about this pattern is its relaxed, comfy fit, its stylish flared hemline, elasticated waist, and most importantly, it is fun and enjoyable to make at home. Hit the link below to download your pattern and follow along with me. Let's get sewing. Assemble your PDF pattern, making sure to read all your cutting out instructions, following your straight grains and cutting out all of your notches. Remove your pins and prepare to sew. Prepare your side seams by overlocking, serger, BABYLOCK or zigzag stitch the edge to help with any fraying of your fabric. Cut all loose thread ready for you to sew your side seams together. Pin your outer side seam, making sure that the hemline and crotch are level and matching. Put in as many pins as you like to secure your side seam. Sew your side seams together using a normal machine foot and, of course, matching thread. Your seam allowance is 1.5 centimeters or 5/8 of an inch. Sewing in a straight line, remove the pins as you sew and back tack to secure the stitching line in place. Open your side seams, creating an open seam. Press with your hands or use an iron if you like. This is the fun bit, adding your trimming to your side seam. If you wish not to add this design feature, you don't have to. Pin in the center of the tape all the way down the side seam. Make sure that the side seam remains open as you pin. Cut the tape at the bottom of the pant. Repeat the process on the other side. Using a narrow machine foot or a zipper foot, attach and sew the tape on, sewing right up close to the edge of the tape. You also want to be using matching thread. Make sure to back tack your stitching line. Now it's time for you to join the inner legs together. Pin matching your crotches together first and pin all the way down. Your seam allowance is 1.5 centimeters or 5/8 of an inch. Ensure your thread is changed to match your base fabric. Sew a straight stitch and back tack your stitching line. Remove the pins as you sew. Now it's time for you to sew the crotch together. With one leg right way up and the other inside out, place one inside the other, matching up the crotch seams. Pin your crotch seams together, making sure your seams are open when you pin. Pin around the seat, making sure the top of your pants are lined up. Sew your crotch together using a seam allowance of 1.5 centimeters or 5/8 of an inch. Remove the pins as you sew. Now it's time for you to neaten your crotch seam. Overlock, serger, babylock or zigzag stitch your crotch seam. I'm using a BABYLOCK machine. Pull your leg through and check your seams. Now it's time for you to attach your waistband. Fold your waistband right sides together and pin ready for you to sew. Sew using a seam allowance of 1.5 centimeters or 5/8 of an inch. To measure your elastic, put it around your waist, not pulling tight, and have an overlay for you to sew. Cut the excess elastic with an overlap of at least 1 inch or 3 centimeters. Sew a box on the overlap with a line to secure the elastic together. With your waistband seam open, slide the elastic over the waistband wrong way up. Fold the fabric over, casing the elastic inside. Pin around and sew a stay stitch to encase your elastic inside. Now it's time for you to attach your waistband to your pant. Make sure to work out your back from your front. With your pants right way up, slide your waistband over your pants, lining up your centre back seams. Pin all the way around, making sure it is even. Sew your waistband onto your pants using a narrow or a zipper foot to get right up close to the edge of your elastic. This will help with any movement from your elastic. To neaten the seam, again, overlock, serger, babylock or zigzag stitch to neaten your waistband seam. This is what your waistband should look like. Your leg length can be shortened at this point. Put the pants on and work out the length that suits. Mark or pin in place to make sure it is even all the way around and then cut. If you turn up to create a hem, take into account your seam allowance, which is 1.5 centimeters or 5/8 of an inch. You have finished. Cut all your loose thread, give them a press, and you're done.